freezing cold. Long Island has a wonderful way of giving you a few days of like beautiful weather and then like fooling you for a second into thinking you're not in hell. And then you come out to this, I don't know, this shivering, it's just miserable existence. I just burned my finger. So, I mean, way to top off a morning. I don't know, guys. I got this thing now where I take a box of graham crackers with me to bed. I sleep in a spare bedroom. This is what it's come down to. I'm like Little House on a Prairie. Remember that? They used to sleep in separate beds. I used to look at that and say to myself, that's so weird. Now I look at that and I say, that is the American way. That's right. Where the fuck is my drumstick? That's right. Sleep as far away from your partner as possible. I look at this fucking Robert F. Kennedy. Who's this guy running around now? Doing pull-ups? The guy that talks like this. I'm waiting for, I don't know, waiting for a lung to pop out of his mouth. I mean, did this guy do some hardcore smoking or what? What's his story? That new Kennedy guy, I forget his first name. All right? If this guy didn't, like, gargle with, I don't know, fiberglass and razor blades when he was young, I don't know who did. Can I have coffee for the sake of the Lord and Christ, please? I'm burning my hand on it. I might as well burn my tongue too. Oh. Oh man, I can hardly get it down. I don't know. I gotta get my dog on an exercising program. He's a fat fuck, if I'm gonna tell you. So I've been trying to take the whole family for walks. Number one, get me a crowbar. I gotta pry my son off his iPad. I mean, what's next? Then my wife, I gotta get her in. She's in the computer, spending more money than humanly possible. I get Amazon boxes arriving, I don't know, by the dump truck onto the front lawn. I'm like, what's going on here? And they all have my name on them because she's using my account that's linked to my credit card. How convenient. So I said, honey, can we stop trying to quarter-mile drag the national debt and maybe take the dog for a walk and go out into nature for once in our lives? But I tell you that my favorite part of the fucking day is when I grab the leash and I grab the shit bags and my dog comes running out so excited. Because it's Choosy One Walkie? Choosy One Walkie? One Walkie, Sean Choosy? And then this little maniac goes crazy. Guys, can we stop for a second? I'm absolutely astounded. I saw a video the other day. These guys were fishing for a swordfish. The swordfish charged the boat. You heard me right. And I said, what is this? Does this swordfish have like a Mercury outboard Optimax hanging off the back of its fucking dorsal fin or something? This thing's charged the boat like a speeding bullet. I said, I had no idea a fish could swim so fast. So I look it up. Swordfish can swim 60 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour, brother. Underwater. Okay? Go ahead, take the Tesla Plaid, put it under a swimming pool. Let me see it do 60. Bullshit. These motherfuckers are 1,000 pounds of twisting muscle. They're doing 60 underwater. And I got news for you. There's cases of fishermen where the swordfish came out of the water and just impaled somebody. Can you imagine? At 60, it's coming like a bullet. This fucking swordfish hit the back of the boat, and these guys fell down from the impact. I said that the end of that sword went right into the fucking engine block. Look out, you're not going anywhere, motherfucker. Now he's on the phone with Aquaman, all right, who calls in the orcas. And if you can believe the orcas, orcas, that's how you say it here in Long Island. You didn't know? Ocean's full of orcas. Anyhow, I watch these orcas torture seals. Did you see the seals climb onto, they'll climb onto like a little iceberg to hide, a little patch of ice, and then the orcas line up in like a row, and then they swim underneath the patch of ice, and it creates like a tsunami that shatters the ice into a million pieces. And then the damn seal falls in the water, and you can see the look on his face. He's like, "Oh, fucking great. Okay, I guess I'm a huge fucking Twinkie now." And then what do the orcas do? Do you never see them eat? I want to see, what do they do? Rip, or is it one gulp? Or they all sit there and rip the thing to smithereens? It's either that or they're swimming in circles, letting out bubbles, creating like a cage for bait fish, and then they go up the middle and just like open their yap. And you know how many bait fish go inside the yap of a fucking... Let's talk about baleen whales, shall we? I said a worse nightmare to go down the throat of a baleen whale. Like get caught in that fucking huge heat exchanger they got on the front of their yap. Imagine going through the baleen. You're like, oh man. Then you're going into the stomach. Into the stomach acid. All right, what a way to go. That's why if you're a diver, you carry a knife. That's why they carry a knife. In case they got to cut like a fucking French door out of the side of a whale while they're inside. You think I'm kidding you? I don't care how I got to get out there. I'll be pulling intestines till I fall out of the asshole. Listen, dive it down. Dive it down. Imagine having a radio connection with the upstairs. Be like, hey Charlie, you all right down there? Says, I don't know. I think I'm in the fucking colon. What do you think? Give me a break. Get me out of here. So drop a fucking one of those hedgehogs. Something. Remember when they blew up the whale on the beach in California? There was a beached whale, and they didn't know how to get rid of it. Because let's face it, a beached whale is horrendous smelling. Do I got to tell you right now? Guys, dead whale, just picture it, okay? Number one, these whales, what they do is they fill up with gas after they die. Like we call it in the scientific community, we call it horrendi gas. That's right. And honestly, if the thing just sits there in the sun, it'll explode on its own. But we had some geniuses in the town that decided to stick dynamite under the thing and blow it to smithereens, literally to smithereens. Anyhow, I don't know what they did. I think they put like, they put the Tsar bomb underneath it. Okay, because they blew the thing sky high and then it started raining dead stench whale. I mean, a couple of Volkswagens got crushed. What do I got to tell you? People were running for their lives. Like, who has to answer for this? That's what I want to know. That's a great thing about working town jobs like that. You could just start pulling out sticks of dynamite. Where'd they get the dynamite from? I don't know. So, you know, I tell my dog to sit and disobeys. I say sit, I have the leash, I have your gateway to pleasure, the thing that you're jumping around about. I mean, the thing that makes your lipstick dance. I said, listen, just sit. Okay, we got a deal here. I'll put on the leash and we can move forward here. He won't sit. I tell him to sit. I tell him to sit. He doesn't sit. He disobeys me in front of my wife. I look ridiculous. It's great. It's great. Let me tell you something right now. I could put together a calendar of non-sexy things I do in front of my wife. And yeah, that would be like October. Me losing complete command of the dog, the family dog. That's right. Maybe I could be sitting there like this as he's peeing on my leg. The other piece of the calendar could be me pulling my back out, doing the most mundane little tasks in the house. I got a refrigerator downstairs. I call it the fucking back thrower outer. For some reason, every time I reach for an avocado in the back of this prick, I throw my back out. I swear to God, you can deadlift 700 pounds, nothing happens. You go to grab a fucking avocado, you're on the floor. I love life. I just love it. She asked me to get avocados now. I said, go get your own fucking avocados, all right? Unless you got a pair of crutches around here and some muscle relaxers. To hell with it all. I got this cock prick at work again bringing in donuts. He comes up to me. He goes, you want a donut? And I was like, from a distance, I see a box. I was like, what is you got, a pizza? And then I'm doing the calculations in my head. And I'm like, well, it's 4 a.m. Probably not. I'm like, holy shit, it's donuts. I'm on like the floor scrubbing machine. I was like, I pulled up like George Jetson. I was like, so what do you got there in the box? Oh, nothing, just fresh, hot, sugary, frosted donuts. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We got fresh, hot. The load is dripping out of the end of your cock. I can smell it from here. He goes, you want one? It was like, the light came out like Pulp Fiction. I said, I turned into Shemp from the Three Stooges. I was like, and there it was. Motherfucking chocolate cruller. I've been into these crullers lately. Okay? I said, there's a Boston cream. I'm such a considerate person. There was one Boston cream in there. I said, I can't do it to somebody else. I wanted it so bad, worse than every other one in the thing. But I said, I got to pass that on to the next man. And I'm not trying to sit here and make myself look good. It's just I couldn't do it. But then I had that cruller coming at me like a fucking, it turned into a saw blade while I was watching it. It just started spinning like a circular saw. I was like, oh my God. So, and then I said, I couldn't believe what even passed my lips. I said, oh no, not me. I did like a tummy rub. I gotta watch this. Okay? I might as well have been in high heels with fucking leg warmers on. All right? Dancing with Olivia Newton-John. And I said to myself, what did I just do? And he started to turn away, shut the gate. And I was like, no, what did I do? I said, no. I said, I could die tomorrow. I said, I'm 47 years old. It's not going to be much longer. You got to enjoy your life while you're here. I said, wait. And I reached out and I grabbed that crawler. Oh my God. I put that fucker in my mouth. It was just like oil. It was like an oil press. You ever see like an olive oil press? It was like that. The oil went down my throat when I bit into that gorgeous fucking crawler. and the chocolate's all over my face. Oh my God. It's like it's like I was at a porno filmed in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. And other than that, I mean, fantastic cruller. And then as soon as you get done eating it, it sits in your stomach like a cinder block. You're like, what did I just do? For what? It's so creepy, man. You're just doing it for like pleasure to your mouth. Let's face it. That's where the pleasure is. It's like, oh. And you swallow it, you're like, You're like, I'm such a whore. I'm a whore. Like then you get all guilty, you know? Like, I shouldn't have ate that. Did I really have to eat that fucking donut? Like, the internal monologue is so depressing, you know? So I imagine some people have like a healthy inner monologue. Wow, what a great day. So lucky to be alive. Yeah. Can't wait to get out there and get it done. I wake up, I'm like, why am I waking up? The internal monologue, can that take, you got any fucking meds for that? I love a woman. You ever see a woman puts down a purse and like 3 pill bottles roll out? Like, what is going on? There's a lot of you broads are all fucking pilled up on something, aren't you? I remember I went through this girl's purse once. She left it near me and walked away. And I was like, wow, why not? I started looking through it. There was like, there's all these fucking meds in there. I'm like, holy crime. I guess one's for depression. I don't know. One's for a clam. I'm like, what is all this shit? These medications. I try to take zero medications at all. I'm not going to go to a doctor. I'm telling you right now. I'm done with doctors. What's that? You fell asleep? I don't blame you. Listen, we get my dog out into the fucking road. Okay? And we start walking. And then my wife pulls out her phone. Excuse me. Did I say phone? I meant to say Sony Trinitron. We just got new phones, and my wife has to get the Max, which is like this enormous phone. So instead of putting the phone in her pocket, she just leaves it everywhere and then loses it. This is the most dumbest, retardedest thing. Sorry, we're taking it back. Then we go for a walk. Listen, I get the little iPhone. I don't need something. I can't even put. I can't put a pencil in my pocket without my pants falling down. Yes, God blessed me with the anti-mannequin fucking build. Thank you. I want to form my body into a mannequin, and then I can watch the people from Macy's go into the break room and drug themselves because they're trying to keep pants up on this motherfucker. I put pants on, they fall down. I gotta wear suspenders. I'm like, come on. Nobody could think of a better solution. If aliens come down from planet Earth, say, hey, you think we can do better than holding up my pants with these fucking hillbilly straps? Come on, you put on suspenders, your IQ drops by like 100 points in the eyes of the world of society. Unless you're dressed up. But I mean, if you're wearing jeans and suspenders, let's face it. It's like, where is your pitchfork and your bale of hay? It's either that or you're not far away from a fucking bandsaw. What's going on here? I mean, historically, just look at people that wore suspenders. I mean, Norm Abrams. All right? Even though we know he was probably a secret cocksmith. Let's face it, you're on TV. Even if it is WWLIW. I could have went into a bar and been like, see some broads there. Be like, hey, solar eclipse coming up soon, so let me smell your pussy. And she's like, what? And you're like, oh, hi, I'm the, I'm the narrator from Nova. Nice to meet you. I'm like, oh my God, the TV show? It's like, that's right, WLIW. You still got an antenna on your house? and you get a little ass that night. Am I here to tell you? Of course you do. Of course you do. So Norm Abrams, yeah, he probably had a huge like hookah thing going on. You don't even know. And he's like, Norm Abrams is real charming with hookahs. He's like, you know, your twat looks like a piece of shake of furniture. Did I ever tell you that? I mean, can I get this mortise inside your tenon now? Come on, baby. All right? For fuck's sake. Anyhow. Yeah, that's it. Then my wife hands me this Atlas stone of a telephone. Because now I got to carry it on the walk. I said, no. I put my foot down. I turned into an actual man in my life. I said, take this back. Okay, number one, I'm not carrying it around your fucking kettlebell with communication abilities. That's not happening. It's not fucking happening. And then I'm the one that's like, she'll say something, you're so selfish. Like you're the one handing me this fucking this walking fucking, I don't know what it is, this hell on wheels you're handing to me. I put it in my pocket. My pocket's falling down. I said, stop it. I'm not carrying this thing around. Fucking these women with these big phones. I don't know, man. And then we're walking onto the field down there by the school. We go down by the school. There's a bunch of kids playing basketball. I said, oh my God, so teenagers. This is my worst nightmare. Because I remember when I was in a pack of teenagers, the thing we used to be like little wise asses, right? Like somebody would be jogging by and you'd be like, da-da-da, da-da-da. Da-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba, da-da-da-da-da-da, zip-boing. You know, and these days, I don't think I can take it from teenagers. There's gonna be a fight. They're gonna open up their phones and then open up their phones. And then, I don't know, 3 of them are going to be hitting me with skateboards while the other ones are recording. I'll be curled up on the floor screaming for my life. That's it. I saw these 3 kids. They drove a car. They're tracking hurricanes, tornadoes. Okay? So they like to drive around in like, I don't know, like a Toyota fucking Prius. I don't know what they're driving around in. If I'm chasing around tornadoes, bro, I'm in a full-size Bronco, 1979. All right, let's go. With a lift kit. You kidding me? 35-inch super swampers. If I'm running from a hurricane, I'm going right across the cornfield. You don't even know. 460 blaring, 4 extra gas tanks. We're out like sauerkraut. Fuck that tornado. I'm creating 2 tornadoes from my fucking rear wheels, asshole. Anyhow, these 3 kids, they're inside of a car and a tornado's coming. It's like an F5 or something like that. And they're in it. The telephone poles fall around them. They can't drive anymore. They start screaming for their lives. Ouch. Ouch, I pulled a hamstring. I said, listen to me, man. You can only praise the Lord so many times if you're chasing around a tornado, okay? If I'm God, I'm like, I don't know, guys. You're pretty much fucked down there. I mean, all you had to do was stay away from the fucking F5 tornado, but you drove right at it. I mean, here's some bolts of lightning while we're at it. Take that, you motherfucks. See you around. Around? Hey, listen, man. I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. So this is what it is. I got to get into a fight with teenagers now. I'm just waiting for one of them to say something. Then I can turn around and say the typical dad thing. What did you say? You got a comment? You want to say it so I can hear it? You know? They're like, fuck you, old man. Nice Skechers. And you're like, oh, what? What did you say? You know, you just old people stop. I'm 47 right now, and I realize I should be dead in a casket. I have the decency to know that. The problem is you have old people running around like trying to be, I don't know. I got women over here. They're in their 40s. They think they're 19. They get on a dance floor. They think they're Shakira. I say, number one, your fat chichos are swinging back and forth. All right? You want to dance like that? You might want to hold off on all the eating. That's all I'm saying. Cut back on the tres leche cake. Like, people really need to start acting their age, because it's not cool. It's not cool, man. I don't know, man. And then the other day, I'm walking the dog to pick up my son from school. And it couldn't be a more gorgeous day. It was just one of those days where if you could press a button and freeze the weather, and for the rest of your life you'd experience this weather. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? The real estate prices would go bananas around here. Imagine it's just probably perfect weather every single day. Oh, God. It was just so nice to be outside, had a little sun beating down on my head. Anyhow, we're walking towards the corner, and I notice a woman and her son. They come out with a folding table and this, like, lemonade and whatnot, and they set up, like, a lemonade stand right on the corner there. And I'm like, you know what? You know, you don't see people doing this shit anymore. I said, I'm going to go over there and buy a lemonade. I said, fuck it. You know, I'll drink a lemonade when I go pick up my son. This is awesome. I'm like, this day's really working out. So I go up and I'm right next to their table now. And I go to get my wallet out and my dog starts taking a shit. You're thinking to yourself, this has to be a lie. Please believe me. The dog is taking a shit. I don't even realize it. And then I look down at my wallet and I see him he's in the middle of a, not a normal shit, okay? I wish I could sit here and tell you. Okay, there was like something burbling and squirting out. And he left it was a diarrhea at the end of the day on the floor. And I grabbed I said, oh my Crimela. And what do you say? I didn't know what to say. There was nothing to say. I'm like, oh my God, look at this. He's making chocolate. He's making chocolate syrup of stench-filled cocky. That's basically it. And I was flabbergasted. I got out my bag, and I don't know, I'm wiping the floor with the bag. At this point, I'm just putting on a charade. It's a dog and pony show. Because you can't collect the liquid into the bag like this. I had the bag reversed on my hand, and I'm mopping the floor with it. And to be honest with you, little pebbles and rocks in the street were cutting the bag open, so I probably got cocky all over my hand. I pick up the bag, it's dripping. And I'm trying to turn it inside out now without getting it all over myself. It made the experience so horrendous that I just took the bag and I walked away. And I got about 2 blocks down before I had even courage to turn my neck. And I turn around and they're packing up and going back inside. Guys, to be honest with you, it was like a nuclear holocaust in front of the house. They couldn't stay out there. They went back inside. They went back inside. I don't blame them. So, you know, that's another neighbor I can't look in the eye. But that's fine. then I'm working with my partner at work, because that's what you usually do at work. And he says to me, "Oh, we got this new thing in the store." He goes, "Oh, Bern, did you try the banana juice? Banana juice. It was banana milk." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Oh, the banana milk." And he points over to the pallet of it. I said, "Banana milk? Fuck is that?" I got news for you, right? I barely eat bananas now, because every time you peel one down, it looks like you're sucking a cock. All right? You ever see the first bite of a banana? You're in the break room and you're like, "Oh, let me eat this banana." And you're like, and you look around and like everybody's looking at you. You're like, "Come on, I'm not sucking cock. It's a banana." It's just that first bite. You got to get the head off. The meatus. Once you get the head off, it's like, all right, guys, come on. It's not a dick anymore. All right, we're all cool here. Oh! Listen. So that's it. What are we talking about anymore? Do you guys don't have anything better to do? Honestly? What kind of screwball thing does my wife... Oh, by the way, I'm in bed the other day. I go to bed. I go to bed early. Am I here to tell you? 7:30 at night sometimes. I'm not embarrassed. I go to bed. I'm in bed. Next thing you know, my door comes flying open, and the vacuum turns on. I don't lie to you. I can't lie to you. But I wake up. I thought I was in like E.T. when the government comes in to take E.T. out of the house. Very traumatizing to see as a kid. So I'm like, oh my God, they're coming for E.T. I said, what's going on here? It's my wife and my mother-in-law. And she's demonstrating, yes, this is a new thing, vacuuming in the dark. This is the thing we do. What happens is she has high beams on the fucking vacuum. I don't think I explained this properly last time, because for some reason now I understand it. You got to go into a dark room, turn on your vacuum cleaner so just the headlight's on, and then you can see the dust on the floor. This is like forensic stuff when it comes to cleaning. My wife is forensic cleaning the house now. So my mother-in-law comes in, she's like, "Oh, say, boys," and then my wife, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, I'm sleeping in here. Can we take the Hoover convention somewhere else? For the sake of Christ and cunt, the door comes flying open with a vacuum cleaner on. There's no even words for the kind of inconsiderateness that is. It's like an alien invasion. Christ's sake. I don't know. Then you know, this warm weather. Really, like, just stay home. I try to make all these efforts to go out and have, like, I don't know, a modicum of exercise, and like maybe like breathe in some fresh air. I should just know better. Just stay in and lay on the couch until you're dead. This is what you should do. I said, come on, everybody, we'll go into the park. My son groaning, my wife, like, nobody's in. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, we'll go to the park here. Anyhow, we go down to the park with the basket. I said, we'll play basketball. I said, we'll play out. You guys want to play out? They're looking at me like, I'm like, does anybody know how to play out? It's out. Basic, like human knowledge. When you play basketball, you play out. You know, you make a shot. If you get it in, the person has to mimic the shot. If not, they get an O. Then a U, then a T, then they're out of the fucking game. So we're going to play out. They're staring at me like, okay, you never heard of out. So why don't you get out of the fucking country? The two of you. So I was like, okay, we have a basketball. Do you know what that is? All right? That's a start. So we go down to the old, basketball court there. And I got my shnikes on. This type of thing. I'm ready for action. And we hop on the basketball court, and we play about 3 seconds of out. Everybody wants out. Okay? Nobody's enjoying themselves. So my son's like, I want to go to the playground. I was like, go to the playground. I said, you and I, we're going to play basketball. We're going to play almost like Chicago, And so now I'm explaining the rules of Chicago. And I get the ball. I come around. I do a fast break. Okay, maybe I ran into my wife like a freight train at 100 miles an hour. No, I'm convinced that she ran into me. Okay? That's the bottom line. We ran into each other. She goes headfirst into my stomach, and she hits the floor. And she's like, oh my God, my neck, my neck, my neck. I'm like, oh, geez. Here we go. I just crippled my wife. I'm like, she's paralyzed from the waist down. But the way she was on the floor, not moving and clutching her neck and saying, oh my God, my neck. I'm like, holy shit. This was one of the most scary experiences of my life. All right, I said, this is how it happens. We were just assholing around playing basketball, and now I'm going to be pushing her around in a wheelchair. This is how it happens. This is how it happens to some people. I said, oh my God, this is how it happens. I said, it makes you, an experience like this makes you just want to walk around in a bubble all day. Hello, I'm zero risk man. Excuse me, can you move that broom out of the way? I just want to walk this way, 10 feet away from it. I don't know. I want to be zero risk man. So thankfully, we get my wife up on her feet, and she was able to kind of stretch it out. I don't know how. If that would have been me, it would have been a month of misery. For some reason, she can get up and shake it off because she's like the living Wolverine. So we go over to the playground, and we're inside the playground there, and up comes this guy. He's 6'8". He has to be I don't know, 280 pounds. He says to my wife, hey, you want an ibuprofen? And we were like, oh, no, she's going to be all right, this, that, the other thing. He goes, oh, I saw you fall down and whatnot. He's like, yeah, this, that, the other thing. And we're talking to this guy. So we say to him, we talk to him for a little bit, and then we're like, oh, what's your name? And he goes, oh, Big John. I was like, well, isn't that nice? I love how you get to be a professional wrestler in your life. I like it. And I'm Little Dick Jess. How you doing? I mean, is this what we're doing? Huh? I should have said hi. Oh, hey, Big John. They call me Enormous Cock Jesse. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Cute little name you got, pal. That's it. How you doing? What's your name? Dropping Loads Larry. How you been? I'm going to start nicknaming myself. I said, imagine the hubris. You call yourself Big John. Can we imagine where this guy's ego is? Big John. They call me Big Red. How about that? Or as my partner at work calls me, Red Bastard. Hey, Red Bastard. I was like, yeah, there's an E on the end of that bastard, by the way. A D, by the way, not an E. Hey, Red Bastard. So anyway, my partner's telling me about banana milk. And I'm like, what are you talking about banana milk? I said, what is that? Sugar in a box? They come in like drink boxes. Okay. Oh, no, Bern, this is healthy. I said, healthy? I said, not a chance. Not a chance. I have my new phone. I took let me tell you something. Phones are amazing. I'm on the 3rd story of a scissor lift, and I take my phone and aim it at the side of the box where the nutrition facts are. I zoom in, then I take a picture, a screenshot, and I pulled up the screenshot, zoomed in. I could read the fucking nutrition facts. It said 26% sugar. I said, how many ounces is that? And it's 8 ounces. A soda is 12 ounces. And this thing is 26% sugar. It said like, I think 26, no, it said 24 grams of sugar plus 10 grams added. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Why would they write it like that? They write it because people are so sick in their head. They see the initial 24 grams. They say, oh, it's only 24 grams. And then it says plus 10. They just ignore that part. In 8 ounces. It's like almost a third of that thing is a pile of sugar. I was like, great, drink your fucking banana milk. Go ahead. I don't know. Guys, how far are we in here, for crying out loud? It's 42 minutes. 42 fucking minutes. Holy shit, though. Oh, so we're going on and we're talking about things. We're the same age, so you got to understand when you're from Long Island and you meet somebody the same age, it's the same dumb conversation. Action Park comes up. Oh yeah, I remember going to Action Park. Then everybody's got a war story, and over the years it gets worse and worse and worse. Yeah, my friend went down the Alpine slide and he ran into a propane tank and it exploded his head off. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I went down the Cannonball. I came out the other side. I ended up in fucking Newark. It's everybody with the fucking stories. The next thing you know, this guy reaches in his pocket and he's like, he starts smoking weed. I'm like, oh, wait a second. I don't know if you hear that squeak, squawk, squeak, squawk, squeak, squawk. That's the swing set over there. That's right. We're in a fucking playground, pal. I mean, who smokes weed in a playground? You couldn't take 5 fucking steps to the parking lot? I mean, for crying out, listen, I'm all for smoking weed. I don't give a shit. But for God's sakery, in a playground? People have gotten far too loose, just like doing whatever they fucking want to do. This guy, and not only that, he pulled out this glass pipe. It was like all tie-dye glass pipe. It was like kind of big. And like kids see that and they're like, wow, look at swirling colors and mesmerizing smoke. What's going on over here? It's fucking incredible, man. Fucking incredible. Hey, Big John. Hey, Big Playground Weed Smoker. That's your new name. And I tell you what, you talk to people, and it's like, they don't know how to punch out. Okay, I'm going to sit there, we'll talk a little while, and then, I'm going to punch out. All right, I'm going to be over here now. I'm just going to walk like 15 feet away, and then we're going to ignore each other for the rest of the day. I can't even smile and say goodbye as I leave. You understand? It's so weird talking to people. The problem is you can't be too nice with people. Because then this guy's sitting here, he's fucking, I don't know, he's chewing my ear off. He's dragging me into the shallows. Do I have to tell you? They just get a hold of you and they don't want to let go. You could tell. And then he's got a thermos with him. I said, this guy was drinking too. He had his glasses on, right? Okay, he took off his glasses. It was like Cyclops. I never saw eyes so red in my life. He pulled off his. You ever have somebody pull off the glasses and they're like, oh my God, how high can you get? The guy looked like he was Chinese, but he was like the whitest guy you could ever see in your life. Whitest American guy, right? I was like, holy shit, oh, holy shit, oh, holy shit, oh, holy shit, oh. I'm just going to say it now. I would say, wow, you're incredibly high right now. I mean, you're taking your kids to the park. It's like, relax. It's like, this motherfucker's driving. He's driving with kids in the car. You gotta be fucking out of your brain. I don't know. Everybody's on fucking drugs. Guys, what are we here for right now? I mean, we're almost a fucking hour in. We got a package coming in hot from Jerry in Ohio. That's right. What do we got here today? Oh, yeah. Look at that bad girl. You kidding me? You want some of this? I don't think so. I don't think so. The only thing missing is a mohawk. You understand? A mohawk with a bald spot. Yes. Man, oh man. This guy, he used, Jesus Christ. He used fucking duct tape on this thing. And it's effective. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go, right here. Look at this. Dear Bithead 1000, I apologize for the late Christmas package. Santa has just been too busy with alcoholism and the naughty boys on Fire Island. That's right, getting railed on the meat rack. That's right, wonderful, wonderful Fire Island we have here. Closing statement, Santa hopes you enjoy everything in this treasure box, including the bop, 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 bop. Right, Jerry from Ohio. Oh, wow. What's this? What is this here? What is this? All right, this is something that would not get through customs. Let's just put it that way. This is crazy. What is this? We have herbs here, basil, parsley, cilantro. Then a measuring tape. Okay, I'm scared now. And an eBay. I don't know what this is. All right, what's next? A human head? That's basically what. Oh wow! Look at this. Oh shit! Look at this thing. Oh my god! Wow! Oh how awesome! Combat machines. Oh yeah. Yeah, there it is, the King Tiger tank. Wow, 1/100 scale. King Tiger tank coming at you. This thing is awesome. Look at that. Oh my god, what a battle tank, huh guys? What year is this from? For ages 3 and over, from Kidco. There's no year in this. Fucking A. 1981. Oh, sick, man. Sick fucking King Tiger tank in there. Awesome toy. Awesome fucking toy. Wow. What's this? We got a black permanent marker in here. All right. All right. Oh, yeah, that's a beauty. That is a beauty. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. No, what is this fucking thing? 7 days. 7 days soft croissant with vanilla filling. This is real garbage, man. This is the kind of shit I love. Wow. 7 days. What is that? What? That's the brand? 7 days? Holy shit. That won't last in my house 7 minutes. How about that, motherfucker? Look at this. And a skimpy, creamy wafer bar. No. I'll be eating this in the guest room tonight. Thank you very much. He sent me a Budweiser. How about that? Listen, this used to be my beer right here. Budweiser in the can. Still not bad. Still not bad. I love to bother. I got snobby craft beer drinking assholes at my job. Okay, so I like to tell them, you know, when they're admiring some fucking I don't know, Jimmy's Rooster Neck Ale or whatever it is, old rusty locomotive ale that's 15% booze alcohol. That's right, because you're a real. Congratulations, you're into craft beer. You've graduated to the next level of alcoholism. Round of applause, right? Round of applause. But hide it behind a disguise of pretentiousness and higher education. I don't know what to say. That's it. Hide it behind a disguise of sophistication. Yes, I'm into craft beers. That's right, you're a huge alcoholic instead of a not so huge alcoholic. So I would say this is the king of beers. That's the thing that ends the conversation. It really does, because it's infantile. You say, well, this is brewed with the best hops and you know. They pour it down a camel's back into his tail and then wring it out into the bottle. You love craft beer people. This is hops from Austria or some kind of bullshit like that. I say, oh yeah? Well, this is the king of beers. And if you really want to dig in, you say, oh yeah? Is your beer aged in beechwood casks? And you say, oh, that's not brewed like that. I say, bullshit. And if you read on here, if we read closely, this is the famous Budweiser beer. We know of no brand produced by any other brewer which costs so much to brew and age. Our exclusive beechwood aging produces a smoothness, and a drinkability you will find in no other beer at any other price. The king of beers, the king of beers, Budweiser beer, the king of beers. And that's it. Then you shut up all these fucking craft drinkers, craft brew drinkers, craft beer, craft... That's it. Ah, baby. What is this here? I'm afraid, to be honest with you. All right. The most incredibly strong cellophane plastic. It's a sack. Oh, wait a second. What is there? Oh, this package came so long ago. This is before we got our jacket in a sack, which I'm wearing right now, and I absolutely love it. Okay. This is one of these things that will never, ever go back in this bag. Can I tell you that right? Whoa! Shit, though. There's steaks. And what is this all about? I have no idea what's going on here. What is this thing? What the hell is this thing? I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe you have a picnic on it? Okay, like I'm going to eat that croissant now? What are you, bananas? Okay, and last but certainly not least, it says, it's a great movie with your favorite actor. Okay? And that's Nicolas Cage, Drive Angry. There you go. This is Nicolas Cage. I tell you right now. After seeing Con Air, I said, I'm done with this guy. And they were talking like this. I said, I'll never watch another movie with that human being again. But I mean, we'll give it a shot. Drive Angry. Okay. Guys, what do you say? I mean, what do you say? What do you say? Jerry, thank you. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, Jerry. Jerry from Ohio. Thank you for that. Guys, do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K face! We'll see you next time. Guys, Patreon is ridiculous right now. With 71 Advices episodes. Wrap your head around that. High quality Advices programming. You have problems in your life? Okay, here's the email. Put Advices in the header. That's how I see it. And you're not even going to believe the fucking Looney Tunes out there. Sit at home, look pretty for me, take care of the kids, take care of the cooking, and you want to see bonus fly out of my pants? Get the fuck out of here. Yo, come over here. Now get the fuck out of here. I mean, I'm talking about happy trail from the belly button down to the con. Are we on the same page? I know, right? I mean, guys, the show's on fire right now. We do the Advices program, and then every other week, then we do a program called You're the Boss, where you email me and insult me. That's right. The more you insult me, the better your chances of getting, your game played. And then you request the game, and we play the games that you want to see. It's a lot of fun, and sometimes not very fun. But that's it, Patreons. Thank you so much for the support. We'll see you next time.